The burka is a manifestation of pure oppression, and Pat Condell is very correct about addressing it as such. BoundlessEyes, and others like Kaufland 666 strongly argues that when Islamic women choose to wear the burka, they should very well be allowed to do so. They are falling into the very well-established trap of tolerating intolerance, or in this case to allow oppression in the name of not oppressing. Of course, the main problem is that there really is no way to tell whether the burka is a real choice for the woman in question. It might very well be a choice, however young men all over the world also choose to go to war when called upon, just as Indian women chose to be burnt with their housemaster. There really isn't much of a choice when the entire society around you will not allow any other choice, now is there? It is simply far too easy to dismiss this as a choice. Maybe it is important to make it pretty clear what degrees of potential oppression are allowed in a society, and make legislation to reflect this. On the other hand, there is the problem whether the alternative is that the woman not wearing a burqa is not allowed to go out of the house at all if burqas are banned. But if that really is a possible situation, that just firmly establishes that the burqa is a tool of oppression. Actually, I'm continuously baffled about the long line of self-proclaimed feminists that are willing to allow oppression of women on the reasoning that it's their choice to succumb to oppression disguised as culture or religion. As a resourceful person from some fairly free country, one should not look too lightly upon oppression, even if it considered a choice, especially when the potential victims of the oppression are in a situation where they are less aware of the alternatives than other people are. And in the case of burqa-wearing women in Western countries, I think we can safely assume that some of them are less aware of their rights than others in the society are. Of course, you could decide the fate of the burqa based on simple numbers. How many women wants to wear the burqa that will not be allowed to if burqas are banned, versus how many does not want to wear it, but are now forced, directly or indirectly? Can it be done that simple? Is such a discussion so easy to decide that we can just leave it to popular opinion or numbers? I do however not agree to ban the use of burqas, simply because you should not use oppressional methods to fight oppression, and making legislation about what people are allowed to wear is in itself obviously oppressive.